Let's get it.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on
It's a rainy
the
one.
Cleveland Guardians. Biggest storyline coming into this one, he's riding quite the hitting streak,
Vinny, my man.
So well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Gavin Williams. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here comes the pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike three.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch, and that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. And that one in the air, center field. Thomas. Two down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And saying I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against the right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back now at Progressive Field. Getting the nod in this one, Maurice Phelps. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Lane Thomas, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a foul ball. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Swing and a miss.
Let's go.
And he's down on strikes. And there's
Strike my man out, get you
That's
back.
about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. And a foul ball. Brennan getting the start in right, batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Just misses without one.
Ball.
One out, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. That one missed.
Get him up out of here.
2 in a row.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. That's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That's in there. Strike one. And ball one.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Two outs.
God, with that cut. Strike out the side. Let's go, Phelps.
And he strikes out the side in the first. The Guardians go down in order. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. Williams back to work. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rocchio on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We don't know. Those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind swirls around up there.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Renfroe launched a homer in his most recent game. Tap foul.
They're trying to get you in that double play.
Perez, the runner at first with one
All
goal
right,
to the inning. Outside low.
That's what I'm talking about. Stay on that. We're going to see how much I rock.
And there's a ball.
All right. Got my rookie on deck. Don't feed into it.
And ball
There we go.
2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting seventh, third baseman, number
2 on, 1 out. Here's the rookie third baseman.
Yeah,
Good
they say your
power.
name, bro.
Not
Look like
great
you ain't in the
in the
Royals.
MLB
In the
department.
Royals.
Swing
Stay
and
away
a
from that.
miss.
See, that's slot.
As he was out
Look
front
like you
that
ain't
time.
from the Royals form, boy. In real life, you might be down there in triple A.
Runners
But
at
that's where you
first and
pulled
second
you
with
up
one
from.
gone. Here at the top of the second.
You don't get better.
High fly ball out towards left center. Thomas sizing this one up.
They get enough on it.
2 down. So up now for Kansas City, Javier Baez.
number 88.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a base hit on the line. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home.
There we go. There we go. Get us in there, rookie.
1-0.
Shit, get Bobby Whittem a rest out there at shortstop. Let him play DH today.
Fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Look at you.
Jonathan India at the plate.
This is who I need to get started. Come on, India. The numbers is horrible. He left that alone. I ain't go. Come on, oh.
Yes, he did. He went
First
around.
base. Damn, I didn't go.
2 on, 2 outs. Skips in and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you.
Take a
Even
breather.
pitches outside the zone.
Come on, India. Come on, India.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Slides, but
There you go, India!
with it. One runs in. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Shit, about time, baby. And you got you a knock with runners in scoring position.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners.
Back to Blanco.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Yeah, he got to redeem himself.
Fought off
Leave that alone. That was hot.
Runners on first and third.
He might, that was cool because he might have got it.
This 3-game set. That misses. And 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand.
Come on, baby. You first in the American League. Batting average so far this year. Come on, Blanco.
It was an off-speed pitch.
And that's 3 there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already
What?
over 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Out to short. Rocchio. Off balance throw. In
Shit, that's cool. Easier to let that boy punch you out again.
Limit the damage. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 2 and the Guardians nothing.
So I'm talking about.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians. John Kenzie Noel. That catches the corner.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Noel wrapped out 4 hits in his last game.
Get him out of there!
Strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there.
Boy, you looking different today. It's kind of shaky in that second start. First start,
Human umpire calling
shit.
strikes. It's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Jamer Candelario in the
There's
bottom
one on the
five.
gun.
That one up high. Candelario with 4 runs batted in his last game.
99 on that cut.
Seeing someone drive in a bunch of runs like he did, Boog. Doing that consistently lets your teammates know they can count on you to come through when the team needs it most.
Ah!
Finds its way through for a hit.
It's all good.
Man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 6, first
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. And that one fouled off. On the ground, 2 ball. Throws
Looks
the
like
first
that.
in
So I
time.
couldn't make the play at second.
And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Man, because the motherfucker going hella fast. Well, like, damn. Runner position, scoring position or something?
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings.
Oh, man, lay that cut on that boy.
1 ball, 2
Candelario
strikes.
at second with 2 down. That missed by a lot. 2-2.
Yeah, man, I was trying to get him to go out there. He didn't go out there. He's smart.
Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. That one missed.
Hey. Come on, man. Mow that boy down, man.
And that one is lifted in the air.
That's what I'm talking about.
To the gap.
Let's go.
Grab, and that is that. One left for the Guardians. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it
Ooh.
Hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So a man at first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1.
Witt ain't had a hit in 2 games. Well, I remember you scorching.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and a
Come on, Bobby.
home run in the same game.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that just misses.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next off from upstairs. Way high. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking up.
Runner on the go, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Let's
go.
go.
Job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Singled and scored his first time. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Next off,
He's been in that bad boy.
All right, now, he may have not liked
Come on,
Salby.
Salby.
Or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And now 1 and 2. And a breaking ball misses outside. First and second here, no outs.
Ooh.
And that's the first out.
Help me with that cut, dog.
So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. Flied out his first time. Splits the plate, 0-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Fouled off left side. That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's back.
Go!
And that ball is gone.
I love Vinny.
And that should quiet this home crowd. Third home run of the season, and they tack on 3. It's 5-zip. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Hunter Renfroe steps in for the Royals. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. One down, base is empty.
Give it here.
And that one hammered.
Give it here.
That's back.
When Vinny go, Renfroe's goes.
Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 6-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep,
Him and Vinny.
He's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gavin Williams is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher on here, Ben Lively.
It's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Number 92 takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Four runs already in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Noel corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Now that number 88.
2 outs, base is empty. Javier Vaz getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Vaz checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Thomas makes the grab on the run. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And that one almost hit him.
Cut him right.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And foul ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Renfroe going back on the warning track and hauls it in.
Good shit.
Batting ninth, catcher,
Austin Hedges now. 0-1 there. Gets the call, and the count even at 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game, and hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity.
Mow him down, Phelps Jr. Mow him down.
That one misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Man. There it is.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Oh, that cut out.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it
Let's
across.
go.
And Thomas is out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That's in there. Strike 1. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994.
Come on,
future Hall of
let me see
Famer
that far away out there, brother.
in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that King Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter.
Ah.
That's what you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Arias makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Dairon Blanco. That's smashed towards center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. And now it's Kyle Isbell. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a line drive into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. And here is Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Move to first.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That one fouled off. Ripped on a line. Squeezes it.
Fuck.
And that is that.
Fuck.
So 1 left for Kent. And we're back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. Ground ball to the right side. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Ramirez at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Let's go.
Fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Noel now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research,
let's go.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Guardians fail to score. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here in Cleveland, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador Perez.
Catcher, Salvador Perez.
Lively, back to work. Popped in the air, left field. Noel makes the catch. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Hunter Renfroe will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Jacob Junis preparing to come on if needed. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He hasn't wanted a challenge of both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And there's the strike.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
So left in line, so I'm going to bite him again. This dude's going dangerous.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Number 92 stands in now and watches strike 1. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Give it to him.
Left field.
Give it to him.
That's back.
Give it to him.
That's not
Another back-to-back.
They go back-to-back, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
These Royals are dangerous.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now Javier Vaz, the shortstop, takes the ball. Two outs, base is empty. Right side, Arias. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
This Bobby Witt team, when he only got 1 home run this season. Shit.
In all the press boxes, you
Got everybody else with multiple.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go to Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And
It's
then
been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters
You're gonna
and
stick
get
out a whole
quick
day
outs.
for that raining and stuff. Boy, I might have to pull you after this one.
Fights that one away.
Especially with this shit, yeah, the battle with this dude. Like, come on, dog.
Line drive, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. Coming home, the throw in. It's offline.
Come on, bro. What made you not throw that?
And here is
Yeah, this your last inning, Phelps. So now I'm starting to feel bullshit.
strike one.
0-1's the count.
And there's the strike. One on, nobody out, a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch
Come
is
on.
outside.
Bitch, motherfucker, win.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Brian
the
Roquio.
shortstop,
Flying to right his first time.
Roquio.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Grounder might be 2. To India at second for 1.
Let's go.
What a double play that was. Inning over. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and no one left. 5 innings complete. Royals 8 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Center field. Thomas under this one. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Dyrone Blanco. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's the third. Ramirez fires to first in time. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
Kyle Isbell.
Rip to third. And that'll do it.
What? That's bad.
Now pitching for
Back
Kansas
down for
City.
the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Stratton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hedges in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And it's fouled away. And that's downstairs and outside. Hit in the air, center field. Blanco hauls it in, and there's one away. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's Lane Thomas. Off the plate inside, and that's ball one. Swing and a pop.
Get out my way.
Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Guardians. Right
2 out, space is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. And there's a foul ball. Just off the inside edge.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Get up out of here, bitch.
Nothing doing for the Guardians there. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Gaddis. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now it's the DH, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's down and away. Gaddis, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Drill out towards left center field. Thomas sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And there's one down. And next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez. That's in there. That's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Trevor Steppen getting ready to go. Junis getting loose as well. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
This one in the air. Rocchio puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. That misses. 1-0. The Royals up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Gonna count 1 and 2. That's inside.
Ball 2. Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Right through there for a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
High fly ball out into left center field. Thomas makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
He swings and fouls one off. And that one popped in the air left field. Vaz hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Guardians.
Here's the left fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one is out of here.
He was just waiting.
Over the year, it's 8-2.
They wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Dang.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work
Dang.
quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And first offering is fouled off. Stratton winds and deals. And that one upstairs, ball one. One out, bases empty, and a run in near the bottom of the seventh. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's gone.
Come on now, we ain't gave up back-to-back jacks.
Another one. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're chipping away. It's 8-3.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming out of the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chris Stratton gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break.
Down to blow another motherfucking one of my boy Phelps' game style.
Number 66.
And the batter now, Carlos Santana. And the first offering is not close. Still only one out here in the inning. And there's a hit.
Now batting.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's the strike. And 1-2.
That's inside.
On the ground, right side.
Man, you trapping, dude. You playing bullshit, idiot. Damn.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One out. Runners at first and second. Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's 2.
Bitch.
But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-3. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm of the mound to start the 8th. Trevor Steffen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brennan makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Javier Vaz, the next to hit. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground at first, and it goes just foul. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Struck him out looking. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Jonathan India. High fly ball out to center. Thomas on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Bottom of the 8th. Austin Hedges stands in. MacArthur back to work. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. And that one is downstairs. 2-1.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swing and a ground ball.
Man, that dude be letting shit through. Oh, about you, India, bro. I don't know about you, dog. Your defense kind of sucked, just like your offense, bro.
The other way, that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
Fuck you doing in real life, nigga.
Play and just hope it finds a hole.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Now batting.
So up next, Will Brennan.
Will Brennan.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much splits the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Jose Ramirez. That one ripped, but foul. Second and third, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air, right field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. Relay throw to third.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And the batter now, John Kenzie Noel. He's already homered in this game. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen.
He was doing nothing but letting these niggas creep right back up at the fucking thing. This stupid.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. Brennan on third with 2 out. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1. On the ground, India. On to first. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Royals 8.
Creeping back on.
New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Dairon Blanco. And a swing and a miss.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
It's strike 2.
Top of the order speedster. You really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too
Bitch!
Oh, now this is
Quit playing with me.
way back there, on its way, gone.
That's the farthest.
He'll circle the bases, his second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 9-4.
He the hottest Roy.
Homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got on it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip it. Now on the bump, Jacob Junis.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Throw on to Santana. Now one gone in the ninth. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, center field. Thomas has this one sized up. Stretches
Come
out.
on, man. They hating on you, Witt. Hating on you, dog.
2 outs, bases empty. Salvador Perez now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Santana. And they get Perez for the out. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-4. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one ran inside, almost got him. And that one fouled off. In the air, right field. Renfroe on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Swing, and it's popped straight up. Perez in position. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This could end it. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's how we on in.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
His first homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 9-5.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
His arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch at that part of the
These dudes just won't go away, won't they?
roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob.
They won't go away.
Rocchio stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Oh, great stop.
Get up out of here.
Himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
What an exciting finish to this game and amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris